Hi guys. So I know I've been doing a lot of haul videos lately, but this video is going to be a little bit different. It's not necessarily going to be a haul video. It's not going to be a haul video at all. I wanted to share with you my one drawing a day sketchbook that I've been doing. If you want to see what I'm currently drawing every single day, go check out my Instagram channel. It is MIDKATA. It should be the same as this channel's name, but that way you can see what I'm drawing every single day. I have drawn at least one drawing every single day for the past, since January 1st. They're all in here with the exception of one day I went to a friend's house and we played Pictionary Man, and so I just uploaded one of those videos because we were there really late and I didn't have any drawing stuff. So a little bit about the sketchbook first. These are just very simple sketches, 5-10 minutes. I think that the longest one that I've done was like 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And this is by Artist Loft, and it's their sketchbook, and it's 75-pound paper. So that is the information. I think that these are like $5. They are 8.5 by 11. So I will say that I had wanted to upload this video on March 31st, April 1st. That way I could do 4 videos, but that just didn't happen, and then too much time passed into April. So finally I was just like, okay, I'm going to do it April 30th, May 1st, and do 3 videos instead of 4 videos throughout the year. I will also say that some of these drawings are in mediums that I am not too familiar with, or with subject matters that I'm not too familiar with. So, some of them are not the greatest, and I know that. I still have a lot to learn, but I like drawing at least once a day. So, it's very therapeutic. So, this one I did in a mixture of Faber-Castell Polychromos and Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils, I believe. I have this one. This one I did in, I'm not going to go over what I used for all of them, but in these, it was the very first drawing that I did with those. I haven't done very many with that. So this is Pan Pastels. This was actually on the wall in my garage, crawling up the wall, and kind of freaked my husband out. Let's see, this one is just different. What is it called? Pastel pencils, different brands, a variety. And a willow tree. I believe this one is charcoal mixed with the whatchamacallit. Oh, I cannot think. I just said it a second ago. Pastel pencils. This was a new technique that I've never tried before. It is taking water, drawing an image out, and then dropping ink into it. I don't see the bottle of ink. I just use India ink. I believe it's the Bombay brand. I don't have it with me right here. This one was very possibly a Sunday. Should have been a Sunday. It was something that spoke to me in church, and it is Mark chapter 1 verse 10. Just as Jesus was coming up out of the water, he saw heaven being torn open and the Spirit descending on him like a dove. So that's my attempt at a dove. And this is when he was baptized. And then this is the next one. I don't remember what pencils I used for this one. I do know it was pencils. I just don't remember which ones it was. Did I skip some? Nope, I didn't. Okay. This is going back to the water and ink. Some bats. This one is all done in, I don't think it's charcoal. I think it's in graphite. So there's that one. This one might be charcoal. I don't remember. This day I had planned to draw something completely different, and on my way into work I dropped my old phone, and that happened. So yeah, this one, I think that this is, yeah, just some pastel pencils again. This one's another biblical one, and my very poor attempt at brush lettering. So, and I don't remember the exact verses for that one. This one is probably one of my favorites I've done so far in here. Pan pastel. It's all pan pastel. This one I don't remember which medium I used, or which pencils I used again, but I do really like it. It does look like it's a watercolor pencil versus yeah, it's definitely a watercolor pencil. I just don't remember what brand. So this one, it's out there. I have hanging on my wall my grandmother's palette, and when she passed away, I got a box of canvases, and in that box was her palette. So I got the palette, and that was the inspiration for this one. Okay, so this is my first attempt at drawing a girl. I'm really bad at drawing. But hey, my camera just focused it as a face, so that might be something good, right? So this one's the 19th, and this was a raven for Edgar Allan Poe's birthday. Some cherry blossoms. Probably was feeling really tired with winter. A graveyard. This day I did not know what to draw, and so I started to draw a daisy, and as I started to draw the daisy I was like, you know what, I've got several of these brush pens, I'm going to test them all out, and so that's what that is. And again, go to my Instagram and it will have the list of pens that I used, and the one like by the pen laying right next to whichever one it was, so you can see it. These are all supposed to be black pens, and obviously not. Playing with ink again, and already 9 minutes in. I'm sorry. Ice cream. I was probably craving ice cream that day. I know it was cold out. So this is my second attempt at drawing. I'm not even finished with January yet. Dang. My second attempt at drawing a girl, and I definitely do like this one better than the first one. There's a third one in here that I just don't like, but this day I had zero inspiration, so I drew a random heart, some daisies, a teacup, tea kettle, the sun. So none of my girls have hands, because hands is another thing that I suck at. So I decided to attempt to draw some. This is done with charcoal. Pastel pencils, I believe. Possibly pastels. This is done with watercolor pencils. So this is done with Sennelier pastels. And then this one is charcoal. Also pastels. This one's really, I really like this one too. Okay, so this was my second attempt at drawing a hand, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it in ink, and whatever happens, happens, because you can't erase ink. So there's that. This next drawing, I was out late again, and so we were actually at Target, and I bought a very cheap pack of like Rose Art color pencils and whatever Target brand paper they have. I need to tape it, and I just haven't yet. Then this is when I start to kind of do split pages. So the top, just some random little creatures, and then the bottom is a stack of books, because I'm notorious for having stacks of books places in my house. This day was, actually I'm going to put that back in here so I don't lose the spot. It was very ugly outside on this day. So watercolor. This day, my last surviving grandmother passed away on this day. So that's that one. And the next day I did more watercolor using Fine Tech. So hopefully, I don't know, if you go on my, there, you can kind of see it, like they shimmer a lot. So, but yeah. Instagram, again, has pictures. So after I did that, the next day I decided, you know, I think these were Prima. Not, I mean, they did okay, and there's definitely a sheen to them. I just like the Fine Tech ones better, me personally. A late night snack. This one, I don't remember. It's paint of some sort. Charcoal. Okay, so this is the other girl. Horrible, horrible picture. But what I was trying to do was blend out or test out the Crayola Professional color pencils. Didn't like them. The drawing sucks. I know, the drawing sucks. That's completely on me and my skills. But this was the next day using those same pencils. I did not like the way that they blended at all. And this was the next day using professional quality pencils, and the blending was just so much better, smoother than the other one. We barbecued, charcoal and pastels, me and my love for, oh, we are in February already. Okay, cool. So this is my attempt at drawing Girl Scout cookies. And this down here is the first time I've ever used markers to actually draw with. I did have a huge set of Prismacolor markers, but I sold them. I wasn't using them. I sold them. I decided, you know, let somebody else use them. Then I got some, I'm looking at them, but they're too far away. I can't read what brand they are. But anyways, I got some markers, and mostly because you can do like brush lettering with them, but they're also for drawing and whatnot. And so yeah, this is the first first and only drawing I've done with markers so far. But so we, in our alley, our behind our house is where we park, and then there's an alley and then the fence for the people that live behind us. And my husband was backing out one morning and he broke 4 of the boards, so we had to replace them. So this one is again Fine Tech mermaid. This is we've got a lot of mulch outside, and this is the side of our garage, and just me getting ready for spring, wanting us to plant flowers, which spring has sprung and we haven't planted flowers yet. But this was a very bad day for me. Yeah. The next day was better though, mood-wise, because I did something very colorful and very fun. It's supposed to be a field of flowers, but back to simple charcoal, a rose. This day is my mom's birthday, and we got her a Louis Vuitton wallet. This day, zero inspiration. I just traced my hand and drew it in, or colored it in. Supposed to be some cookies. I had some Reese's. I had Reese's on my desk, and I was trying to figure out what to draw, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to draw those. Hydrangeas. This is me playing with charcoal, but with shadowing and whatnot, and spheres. And then this gets us into March, and each page has 4 to 5 days. So I'm going to get a little bit closer. Hopefully it will focus. So, and I'm not sure of the order of them. The dates are on there, so the last 2 are backwards. This one. And that one. That one's really pretty. I do like that one. And again with the Fine Tech things, but the background was too wet, so it bled. I put those down. This day was the day that I saw the first bluebonnets in Texas, or in San Antonio. My 30th birthday, and we went to the caverns, Natural Bridge Caverns, and that was my attempt at painting caverns. Oh, this one I didn't realize. It might not focus. This one is another Fine Tech one. So, little thing, that should be the 17th. Yep, St. Patty's Day. And then I don't know what order I did this one in. This one's Pie Day, so I was going all over the page on that one. Okay, then we get into some strawberries, a bird guarding its nest, just some flowers, more flowers with rain, and a little tree there. Almost 20 minutes, and I've still got more to do. So I didn't realize that this girl was in here. The Nath, doghouse, a cup of coffee, and then playing with an ocean scene using only ink. Okay, almost at the end of this. Hold that thought. So I'm also going to get to test out my editing skills on this, because whenever I switch over to the phone call, it stopped it. Anyways. Okay. And then this last circle is blank. Once again, I was out late in drawing. So this was the drawing there. I just need to stick it in or glue it in. And this one. And nope, I am skipping one. We're now into April. Okay. So then this one, just a random ironing board. Oh, okay. Nails and a hammer. I cleaned my bookshelf. A kite. And a vase of flowers. And that one was definitely with graphite and was very light. So this next one, I don't remember. But I do like it. I want to say it was probably something that I got from Hobby Lobby's art clearance. Which this next one I know definitely is. But again, Instagram, it will show you if I'm using a new medium or one of the items that I just bought. That one is, I don't remember what it was. I think it was the Caran d'Ache. Hi. I'm pretty sure it was these. Okay. Whoops. Back to graphite. Again, no inspiration, so I just drew our entertainment center without the TV and stuff on it. So whenever I cleaned off my bookshelf, I ended up with a stack of boxes that I very carefully, haphazardly stacked. So that's what that is. Some little daisies because no inspiration. Popcorn popping, and then the light bulb. Don't know. This is just me doing some random flowers. Probably did not need to take up an entire page for that, but there it is. And then gouache, the first time that I worked with gouache. Second time that I worked with gouache, and I really like this one. Some slippers, me being in a weird mood with that smiley face, and then I just was not feeling well, and I just wanted to go to bed. So then this is supposed to be chopping like an onion. And then down here is the next one. Possibly gouache, probably gouache. I was trying to I don't see the paint palette right here. I was trying to mix purples. Oh, I lied. This is a marker. Okay, so I did use marker twice. At least. And then these ones are just some random little small ones, some peanuts, a purse, a bow, an ear, and a cannon. And then this one was done using Caran d'Ache wax crayons, non-water soluble. Not the Neo colors, just the ones I got from Hobby Lobby. And this was the last one of April. And it was the same ones, just using a different technique. Okay, if you stuck with me, thank you. That was ridiculously long. A longer video than I thought. But, yeah, thank you for sticking with me. And I will upload the next video of this, August 31st or September 1st, and then the next one after that will be December 31st, January 1st, one of those days. Okay guys, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.